My name is Francis O'Connor and I'm the set and co-costume designer for DruidO'Casey. My job is to come up with ideas. I build a set, I build a model, and then I work with a whole team of people, carpenters, painters, to make that little miniature model into a huge set. It's an incredibly rewarding and exciting job. I always have in my head the shapes and colour and mood of the set in different scenes. And certainly costume, I'm really aware of colour of costume on stage. And when I'm designing costumes myself, that's my priority, is shape and colour, and then getting it right for character. If you want to do it, crack on and give it a go. You need to have some artistic skills and you need to love drama. They're the two big things. But if you've got some artistic skills, if you really love drama and you love working in a team, I'd say it's a great choice. It's great working with Druid, and it's really helpful for the sustainability because I do quite a lot of work with Druid. I kind of know what's in the stock and they know me, so I can design easily around what I know is available to reuse and repurpose. But it's also fantastic because it's one of the few companies that have an in-house production team that build the set and make the costume. It's a fantastic asset, not just for Druid, but for the city, because obviously it employs people. It's wonderful making work with the team because they're incredibly resourceful. The idea of putting 3 plays together, essentially history plays about the founding of the state, through a domestic series of storytellings, just was a really intriguing proposition. Designing a trilogy is really exciting anyway because of the notion of putting these 3 stories together. In this case, most of the plays happen in a tenement building, but Plough and the Stars also moves outside of the building into a bar and a street. And to articulate all of those spaces with essentially a kind of modest array of options that we've got in the design, I've made the set honestly look like theatre flats. They're the basic ingredients that you have on a stage that provide the walls and doors for a set. And so I've made the set really overtly theatre flattage. And the reason for that is it just gives a really clear, bare bones staging for the piece, because the tenements were these old Georgian buildings in Dublin. And nowadays, when you look at those tenements, they're rather beautiful to our eyes, even though they're falling apart. We wanted something that's really stripped back that aesthetic so that when the audience looked at it, they looked at a kind of poverty of space. And that was the kind of the starting point for the whole design. We wanted it to look poor, but we also wanted it to look beautiful and vivid. I hope my designs propel a story. It's all about storytelling. I don't want to be a designer who just makes scenery that looks pretty on stage. It has to say more than that. If the design can illuminate a play, make it more vivid and the storytelling clearer and bolder, then I've succeeded.